A man walked into a fortune teller's tent at a carnival and paid his money to have his palm read. I see many things, she said. Like what? The man asked. You will be poor and unhappy until you're 45, she stated. Oh, he said dejectedly. Then he had a thought. What will happen when I'm 45? You will get used to it. It's very interesting that our expectations have a tremendous impact on our attitudes. Have you thought about that? So how do you know what is in your heart? Someone asked. Look at your behavior. That which holds our attention determines our action. Psychologist William James. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. Leo Tolstoy. Years ago, a man by the name of Chesterton, I think it's around 1925, wrote this following statement. There comes an hour in the afternoon when the child is tired of pretending, when he's weary of being a robber or a cowboy. It's then that he torments the cat. The crazy things we often will do when we're bored and when we're suffering under staleness in our daily lives. Someone said this, the assumption that anything worthwhile can be acquired at once is our problem. Our attention spans have been conditioned by 30-second commercials. Our sense of reality has been flattened by 30-page abridgments. Even when I do these red glasses, I've been encouraged to do these in 2 minutes because after 2 minutes, people begin to fall off and not continue the next 2 or 3 minutes to get the whole message. Interesting to me. Years ago, I studied in Switzerland under a man named Francis Schaeffer. His average lecture was 2 hours and then an hour of questions. And I remember he came back from America where he was lecturing at a university, and he said, I would lecture for an hour and they had to go up and go outside and play volleyball. In other words, the attention spans were very, very, very narrow and limited. And so the question is, in my life, in your life, how do we deal with this dilemma of staleness and boredom? Some of the greatest blunders we make in life occur and are made when we're bored and when we're stale. We're going to be looking at John chapter 15 in the Bible, one of the greatest chapters in all the scripture. And each week we'll take just a little piece of that and unpack it and begin to try to understand how to beat boredom and win over staleness in our lives. Look forward to being with you. You think about that.